Someone once told me, love is not really an African thing. Love comes from the West. Africans simply look for partners to have children, build families, and continue their lineage. Ever since then, I've wondered, is love universal? Or is it something that different cultures understand differently? Welcome back, everyone, to the Late Night Reflection Podcast. To help us explore this topic, I'm joined by our guest today.
Thank you for having me. This is a fascinating conversation because it touches on culture, history, and human nature.
Let's start with that claim. Is love a Western invention?
No, I don't believe so. Love is a human experience. Long before modern movies, social media, and dating apps existed, people all over the world were falling in love, writing songs, telling stories, and making sacrifices for the people they cared about.
Then why do some people feel that Africans traditionally didn't marry for love?
I think it's because many African societies placed a strong emphasis on family, community, responsibility, and stability. Marriage wasn't just about two individuals. It connected families and created support systems. Sometimes people look at that and assume love wasn't involved.
That's interesting because today many people define love through romance.
Exactly. We often think of love as passion, attraction, and grand gestures. But love can also be commitment, loyalty, sacrifice, and choosing someone every day, even when life becomes difficult.
So perhaps what differs is not love itself but how it is expressed.
I think that's true. Different cultures may show love differently, but the emotions are still there. A young person in Nairobi can feel the same excitement when they receive a message from someone they admire. As a young person in Paris, London, or New York, the human heart doesn't recognize borders.
I like that phrase, the human heart doesn't recognize borders.
Because it's true. People everywhere know what it feels like to miss someone, care for someone, and fear losing someone. Those emotions aren't African, European, Asian, or American. They're human.
As we come to the end of this discussion, here's my final thought. Maybe we spend too much time asking whether love belongs to one culture or another. When we look closely at people's lives, we see the same hopes almost everywhere. People want companionship. They want to be understood. They want someone who stands beside them through good times and bad. Whether it's expressed through poetry, gifts, family commitment, or quiet acts of sacrifice, the desire to love and be loved seems to exist everywhere.
And my final thought is this. Cultures may influence how we choose partners, how we marry, and how we express affection, but they don't create the human capacity to love. Love may wear different clothes depending on where you are in the world, but underneath, it remains the same. It can inspire courage, loyalty, generosity, and sometimes heartbreak. And perhaps that's why every culture has stories about it. Because love is one of the few experiences that connects all human beings.
That's a beautiful way to end. What do you think? Is love universal, or does culture shape it in different ways? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.